Hello, listeners, and welcome to Spooky Time with Mike and Mindy.
Hi, Spookers.
Hi, everyone.
It's been another hot minute.
It's been a while.
But it's not
another hot minute. The other episode hasn't been posted yet.
Yeah.
This is our first one since our
Halloween,
hiatus.
The Halloween Horror Nights one that randomly got posted.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the one I mean.
Oh, it's been a minute. Hi, everyone.
Things are weird right now. We have to be like inspired and motivated to do a podcast, otherwise we don't want to do it.
Listen, all right. This is our commitment to you, the listeners, the fans, right? The fandom, the mania around us. We don't want to be disingenuous, so we weren't going to make things unless we really felt like we were inspired to give you something worth listening to.
Yeah, I mean, I just...
All five of you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, friend.
Hi, Jamie. Yeah, I mean... Myself personally, I'm not listening to a lot of podcasts right now anyways, because it's not like I'm at work,
right.
I'm working from home, but it's just totally different for everyone.
Because of recording, coronavirus, all that stuff, working from home.
That's right.
Lots of changes, lots of adjustments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do we want to just get into what we're going to talk about?
Yeah, we can just talk about it right away.
Right.
We're just going to say that, go ahead.
Oh, okay. We watched SCOOB, and I'm so excited.
Woo!
Yeah. I wanted to see this movie super bad. I don't think it was going to come out until maybe next week in the theaters, but it was actually released where you could...
Next week being the last week of May, 2020.
Yeah, like that weekend or something of Memorial Day weekend.
Around Memorial Day weekend in 2020.
Yeah. But they released it so that you could rent it or purchase it. Rent it for $20, purchase it for $25. For us, we saw it on PlayStation Store and then also on Amazon. So,
yep.
Yeah. But I really wanted to see this. I'm a big, I love Scooby-Doo movies. Mm-hmm. Nothing really beats Scooby-Doo Ghoul School. That was one of my favorite movies from forever ago.
Yeah.
But you weren't too excited.
Okay, here's the thing. I grew up Cartoon Network, Boomerang, but Hanna-Barbera cartoons, to me growing up, they felt a little dated. Yeah. And I'll be honest, younger me was old stuff is old and new stuff is best. But as I've gotten older and feel more like the old stuff is old person.
I would like to say, though, that's more, not just, it's cartoon related for you. Because you were into, old TV shows and movies, but it wasn't cartoons. Cartoons, you always needed the new stuff.
Fair. Good, no, clarification.
Yeah.
But as I've become more of the old stuff myself, I've started to develop an appreciation for things that are a bit more mature.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand that there are some, universal truths and messages, and even decades later, you wouldn't think to find something that holds up to the now. Mm-hmm. But, so I was the convert. So you were the believer.
Yeah.
I was the converted.
Yeah, I mean, I was always into, Looney Tunes and all that stuff, and you just weren't. And I don't know. I always loved the Scooby-Doo movies, even though they're not good. But they're amazing, But people don't love them as much as I do.
Again, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm there now. Because I understand it. It's,
So we're going to rewatch Monsters Unleashed. Is that what you're saying?
It's got Sarah Michelle gellar, so...
Okay.
So I'm just going to say this right away. Wow. What a great movie.
Yeah, so...
this is going to be just a gush fest, right? We're just going to say how great this was in all the ways. Just as a real quick snippet, I don't have a bad thing to say about this. Do you?
No.
Yeah, I've got nothing bad about this movie.
It was... So without spoilers first, we'll tell you when we'll start going into spoilers.
Totally. We'll try.
Yeah, I loved it. It was everything I expected it to be and more. There was just so much in this movie for everyone of every age that enjoyed Hanna-Barbera.
Totally.
And then just classic Scooby-Doo, So I loved it. And it was so much friendship and love, and I cried a little. And I mean, you have to be a fan of Hanna-Barbera. I can think of some people that probably wouldn't love this movie as much as we did.
Oh, sure.
It is definitely a kid movie, but there are some really hilarious parts meant for adults.
Yeah, there are. Totally. So what I would say is I really appreciated, because like I said, growing up, Cartoon Network, Boomerang, like I was definitely aware of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, right? Like I watched them. So what this movie did so well was like it expanded on it, because like I'd seen the Scooby-Doo movies like Monsters Unleashed and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But this was the first, at least Scooby-Doo movie for me that I've seen that they like expanded it into like the Hanna-Barbera verse.
Yeah.
Or if there's a term for that, the HBU.
Yeah.
Right?
don't know if
Hanna-Barbera
that's
universe. No,
accurate.
I'm kidding. But there was so much call out and integration of the other characters.
Yeah.
Super awesome.
We'll definitely, I actually pulled up a Newsweek article of a bunch of Hanna-Barbera references
There were
from
so
SCOOB.
many.
So we'll talk about that.
Easter eggs galore,
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, so
It's
I think,
May, so we're past Easter, but Easter eggs galore.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about this article and kind of go
Totally.
piece by piece through it and just
Sorry,
see if,
friends, it's been a while, so like structure and like flow.
out the window.
I don't know, you know.
So let's just talk now about
Yeah.
the movie in general. The spoilers going forward. What did you think of the storyline? Should we describe the storyline?
Go see it.
Yeah.
Just see it.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like beyond that?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, it shows now, you'll need to correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm misspeaking here, because you're the Scooby-Doo fan.
Yeah. I'm not a stan, but I am a fan.
Way to use recently learned terminology there.
Yeah.
So this was the first time we had gotten a glimpse or a take of the Scooby-Doo origins.
I don't think that is accurate.
No?
I
Okay.
feel like there has been reference before to how Shaggy and Scoob
I
have
feel like
met.
maybe there was like a 30-second like recap of, look, it's baby Scooby.
Yeah,
right?
well, because there was, the show when they were kids,
Yeah.
and then there was there's a lot.
Darn.
There's a lot in
All right,
the Scooby-Doo universe that I don't know, like, piece by piece, because I haven't watched them since I was younger.
Sure,
So
sure.
I can't remember exactly, but I feel like maybe there were references, but I'm just going to believe that maybe there weren't, and this is how they met.
Maybe it's a reboot. They've rebooted the franchise. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe.
They've rebooted the Scooby-Doo-niverse, if you will.
I like that.
So we got to see a bit of the origin of how they met, and they definitely played up that angle of friendship,
Yeah.
like early on.
Yeah.
Also, too, the bonding over food.
Yeah.
Love it.
Scooby stole some food.
Also-
Shaggy was alone. Then they shared sandwiches and became best friends.
Boom.
Yeah. It was adorable. They were little and adorable and on the
Kindred
beach.
stomachs.
Yeah.
Which I will say, just as a pro tip, when you're going to watch this, make sure you have snacks nearby. We didn't. I regretted it instantly.
Yeah.
Makes you just want to eat.
Yeah, we're probably going to have some chili cheese fries after this.
Don't tease me.
I'm not teasing.
We're not going to have enough cheese, though.
What?
There's only 2 slices for breakfast tomorrow morning.
Oh my god.
Okay, anyway. All right, anyway.
Crisis.
Crisis panic. I know it. I just went shopping. Oops. All right, so, yeah, they started off with kind of like how they met, and then, of course, they
Then they went trick-or-treating as children and
solved their first mystery. They met Fred and Daphne and Velma.
Yep. And they all became one, and they just kind of like progressed and like really quickly into the actual movie. This was just like pre-credits, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was. I like the way they did it. Just in. And also to the humor, like with the cop and stuff, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's man, I wasn't expecting to have so much humor. Because, like, to me, Scooby-Doo is, like... It's humorous, don't get me wrong, but not necessarily humor that I find funny.
Sure.
But, man, this movie was funny.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yoshi's being really cute right now.
Sorry, Yoshi interruption. He's laying on his back and looking at us. Yeah, you're cute. You're stuck in here with us now. You made your choice. Anyway, so any thoughts on the first mystery that they solved?
I was just kind of bummed out for the guy, but then realized that he was a bad guy that was stealing a bunch of stuff.
Right. Mindy thought that, like, oh, he's just trying to scare kids to be funny. Wrong. He was a thief.
Yeah, he was like,
trying to scare people away to hide from his stolen merchandise.
Yeah. But no, I'm just like, oh, no, it's just a Halloween trick because it was on trick-or-treating, like, night.
And your past, we used it. We were scary kids that scared kids.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But whatever, I guess.
I don't want to forget, but one thing, too, is when they went from the origin of when they all met to the present time, they did a montage of...
like, all of the classic monsters and stuff that they debunked and mysteries they debunked, which was really cool.
Yes, like from the original series,
Yeah.
like the suit of armor.
Think of Monsters Unleashed. All those monsters that came back pretty much were, like, CGI'd into... the intro.
Well, those were also CG. No.
Well,
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, the overall story I thought was really cute. It wasn't actually... it was still a mystery, but it wasn't ghostly. Well, yes and no.
At the end, there was ghostly, but what they were trying to solve wasn't a ghost that ended up being a thing that wasn't a ghost. Right. The thing that I liked about this is the mystery was about one of them.
Yeah. And
not like, oh, there's this person.
Yeah.
And we've got to find out what's really going on here.
Yeah. So there's the bad guy, Dick Dastardly, who you may know.
Sorry, who?
Dick Dastardly.
Who?
Dick Dastardly.
Who? Sorry. All right, that's from the movie.
And he wants to open this portal.
Yes.
Which pretty much just means...
to the other world.
Yeah.
Yep.
We eventually find out it's because he needs the gold, and also his best friend is locked in there as well.
That's right.
So he wants to get him out. And Scooby is the key because he's the ancestor of this...
Alexander the Great's dog.
Yeah.
So Alexander the Great and his dog apparently opened a portal to the other world
to hide their treasure.
To hide their treasure, and then they sealed it away.
And you needed to get 3 skulls to unlock the portal.
3 skulls, which
and then
I'm now understanding at the time of recording were the 3 skulls of
the dog.
Cerberus.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right, friends. There you go. Realizations.
Here to help you out.
Thank you.
If you're gonna watch that movie, now you know.
Now you know.
Yeah. So essentially, Dick Dastardly needs Scooby, so he gets Scooby, and
there's this drama too, where Mystery Inc. is like trying to be professional now, and then they hire a consultant
who's Simon Cowell,
amazing,
who pretty much says that Shaggy and Scooby don't really matter to the team. So then they get upset, they leave, then Scooby and Shaggy get attacked, and this is how this entire thing begins.
Yeah, they get separated, of course. Yeah, right. So there's the separation of the group.
Yeah.
The conflict there.
Yeah, and Shaggy and Scooby are actually picked up by their superhero, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
Superhero. It's not Crush.
No, yeah.
It's similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. They fan girl boy out.
Yeah, over Blue Falcon.
Wait, why didn't the balloons drop?
Yeah. There's also a lot of people in this that voice this.
Yes, voice acting. Blue Falcon. Well, Blue Falcon Jr., Bruce, is voiced by Marky Mark.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
Amanda Siegfried's in it as Daphne.
I think it's Seyfried.
Siegfried? I don't know.
I don't think it's Enroy, though.
Amanda, just call me. Let me know how to say your last name.
Yes, Amanda, because you listen to us.
Just
please
let
call
me know.
us. Thank you.
Otherwise, I'm just going to keep saying it as Siegfried.
So it's up to you. This is your responsibility to call us and correct it.
Yeah, so there's just a lot of people.
Tracy Morgan. Oh wait, I'm skipping it. Oh,
no, yeah, that's
I'm just
fine.
so excited.
He's part of
He's
it
Captain
too.
Caveman.
Yeah. So it's super cool. There's just a lot of like voice actors to listen
And the
out for.
Fonz. Sorry,
Yeah.
Henry
Yeah.
Winkler. The Fonz.
Yeah.
Is in it.
Milwaukee. Whoop whoop.
I only think he says like 4 lines.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Definitely. Yeah, so Blue Falcon picks up Shaggy and Scooby after they're attacked in a bowling alley by a bunch of robots who are Dick Dastardly's, like, minions, which are super cute, and I hope that they become super popular, like the minions, because I love them, but they probably won't.
They won't.
Yeah, and then Blue Falcon's like, oh my god, I don't really know anything, because I'm actually Blue Falcon's kid, and yeah.
Right.
So there's, like, this hilarious...
He is the Blue Falcon, but not the Blue Falcon.
Right. It's like Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
Hobgoblin?
Hobgoblin.
Green Goblin? Wait, what?
Isn't there the
Harry,
dad
yes.
and then the
Willem
son?
Dafoe and
the
then...
goblin and
yes,
then the goblin?
Correct, yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
You're the American
Goblin.
male who should know this.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yes, I should. Although I knew more about the metric system than I knew about superheroes.
More jokes from the movie.
References. Go see it. I will say this, though, really quick. What I really liked about this is that there was character growth. Okay, Yoshi. There was character growth and development.
Yeah.
Blue Falcon Jr. had a growth journey.
Yeah.
You know, of finding yourself, the confidence, the becoming who you are meant to be. And then, like, there was so much growth, like, of Shaggy and Scooby finding their place. They always belonged, but they didn't know how or why, finding out why they belonged.
Because they're the heart, you guys.
They're the heart!
They're the heart of
That's
the team.
the part that got me. You know, it's so funny. Like, Mindy, of course, is tearing up when there was, like, they had to be, like, separated, and then they came back, like, right away. So if you have kids, right, yes, there's a bit of separation, and it's a sad part, but, like, within a minute, it's resolved.
Yeah, in order to close the portal, because obviously Scooby gets stolen, all 3 of the skulls are found by Dick Dastardly. The portal is opened.
Cerberus's ghost gets unleashed.
Lots of things happen. The good guys win. The bad guys are caught. But in order to close the portal... Scooby and Shaggy, one person needs to be closed in
the other world.
Yeah, so Shaggy leaves Scooby.
Shaggy leaves Scooby. The friends are separated. Yoshi, what are you doing? Just cat interference.
Yeah.
So the friends get separated. Apparently Yoshi was very upset about this.
He was very upset.
He was so upset.
But yeah, so I mean, it was really upset. I was crying, and then Mike was crying because everybody was back together.
Well, I wasn't crying about the separation. What got me was when, because Simon Cowell had mentioned that, Velma was the brains and Daphne was the empathy and Fred was the
tank, I think.
Tank. Yep, there you go. The muscle. And then they said that Scooby and Shaggy were the heart. And I was like, they're the heart.
Because they are. Like, they just are. It's,
right.
It's perfect.
They're the heart. Yeah, because that's the thing, too, is, like, you can't forget, like, as human beings, and especially, too, I think, like, now, right? Just, like, a present commentary on everything going on right now. There's that aspect of ourselves that we understand it's there, but we don't really pay much attention to. And that's the emotional aspect of us as human beings. That's the heart. That's what makes us human, is that we can experience things and we're capable of love and such depth of character. And I loved it. So that is what got me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. The music was also amazing.
Oh my God, the soundtrack. Freaking okay! We didn't confirm this, but Outkast was totally in the soundtrack, and Mindy's gonna prove me wrong.
No, I think you're right.
I don't think so. I don't think I'd be wrong, but let's find out.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Okay, friends. Oh
yeah, Zac Efron was a voice in this as well.
Zac Efron,
crazy.
Friends, which we just watched. Well, most of High School Musical 1, 2, and 3. Most of the third one.
Not doing great at this.
It's okay. You're doing a good job. I appreciate what you're doing. So, yeah, there was a lot of Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, there's an Ava Max
call outs, which was super cool.
Oh, Sage the Gemini.
Boom.
That's probably the song you were thinking of, actually.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah,
clearly
that's the song you were thinking
everything we say is 100% correct, friends. We are not providing false or misleading or inaccurate information.
of. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was
Fine.
not.
All right. Well, all I'm going to say is then Sage the Gemini must be heavily influenced by Outkast.
Have you listened to Sage? I actually kind of really like his music. So.
Again, going back to the old comment
Okay.
from before. No, I didn't.
Okay, well, there you go.
Okay, but so you just know, soundtrack is banging.
It is. It's super good. It's so fun. I think I'm going to download it later.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's real good. So the callouts, the Hanna-Barbera callouts.
Yeah, okay. So
wanna do
want
that?
to talk about the Easter eggs?
Oh, and so we're going to list out the Easter eggs, and then I think we're going to say the ones that we spotted, or if we did or if we didn't. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the first one, I'm not going to read all of them because
Sure.
I know a few of them don't really apply to what we know. But this first one I thought was interesting. So when Scooby and Shaggy first meet on the beach after he listens to a podcast from NPR's Ira Glass, he says that his real name is Norville, which is canon. So they do have like bits and pieces, obviously, that belong to the overall story.
Sure.
This is from that article in Newsweek, which I'll link in the description. Then next, I wanted to say the shot-for-shot remake of Scooby-Doo Where Are You opening credits and theme song contains many monsters from the original series brought to life in CGI. So we did notice that one.
Yes. Yep. Totally.
The cameo from Simon Cowell isn't out of left field because in the 1970s new Scooby-Doo movies, celebrity guest stars like Harlem Globetrotters, Don Knotts, and even Dynomutt have made appearances.
Dynomutt was also in this movie.
Yes. Also, a really super fun fact, Takamoto, am I saying that right?
Yeah, Takamoto.
Takamoto Bowl is named after famed Hanna-Barbera producer and director Iwao
Iwao Takamoto. Takamoto. It's fine. Takamoto. What's the matter with you? Yeah, there you go.
Takamoto.
Yeah.
Has helped design the original characters. So Takamoto Bowl is the bowling spot that they went to.
That's awesome.
And then next, Dick Dastardly and his pup Muttley made their debuts as evil drivers on the 1986 series Wacky Racers.
Now that one I remember, and also too, Dick Dastardly's ship looked like his car from Wacky Racers.
It's literally the next sentence saying his ship is heavily inspired from his car and what he piloted in the opening day at Universal Studios attraction, the futuristic world of the Funtastic World of Hanna-Barbera.
It is our future.
Yeah, I wish. Actually, I do not wish.
I do not wish that.
What's next?
They did mention the robots.
Oh, yeah.
Hilarious.
Why don't you say that one?
Yes, the robots did the yo, which is from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Called it instantly.
Yeah, you were like, oh, that's from Wizard of Oz, which I recognized, but thought Wreck-It Ralph first.
Which also
Oreo.
was... Yes, the Oreos, which was calling back to...
Yeah, Wizard of Oz. Captain Caveman is a prehistoric superhero who can pull almost anything out of his hair, wrinkles his feet, and talks in broken English. So there was the caveman.
Oh my god. And Tracy Morgan, sorry, 30 Rock fans, I always screw it up. I'm like, is he Morgan or Jordan?
Yeah.
He's actually Tracy Morgan. He did such an amazing job as Captain Caveman. Mm-hmm. I loved it. The second they were like, oh wow, there's pterodactyls, I was like, oh my god, they're going to have the caveman. Mm-hmm. But of course, because I more so watched the Wacky Races, there's two of them. So it's not like Captain Caveman only. There were two of them in the car.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's fine. Either way, super excited that he was in it.
I wonder if we can watch Wacky Racers somewhere. Like, it's got to be available somewhere.
What was the Penelope or whatever? Penelope Pit Stop. Mm-hmm. That was it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my god, they all had alliteration. Anyway.
Let's see. During the final climactic battle, Fred finally puts on his orange ascot.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't wear it the entire time, which I was like, he's missing his ascot, and it was
also
bothering me.
He was the one that said Jinkies.
Yeah, which was super weird, and Velma didn't lose her glasses until there was like a credit picture of her losing her glasses.
Right. So it's like, they didn't do all of the stereotypical things, which was totally fine, because I think it was all there.
Well, yeah, and I think that they still did them, but in unique ways that call back to the show that fit better with this storyline and the way that the characters have grown.
They did an excellent job of modernizing Scooby-Doo, but still paying homage to Scooby-Doo, but not in like a ha-ha, wink, wink kind of way. They like integrated it so perfectly.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Also, the sea captain the gang hears about at the end could be the ghost of Captain Cutler from an early episode of the show.
Oh.
Which I feel like I noticed that, but I don't remember being like, because I think everything was happening
that's
so
Captain
fast.
Cutler.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And then the last thing that they have on this list, which we definitely noticed, the end credits are packed with Hanna-Barbera characters recreated for a new generation. There's Adam Ant, Jabberjaw, Grape Ape, Dr. Frankenstein, and Dr. Benton Quest. Johnny freaking Quest.
Which, now I'm remembering, Velma's laptop had a Q on it.
Oh, yeah.
Quest laptop.
Oh, my gosh. They named Google Looky Up instead.
Yes,
and
they did.
That.
Yes,
so
instead of
cute.
Google, it was Looky Up. Oh, yeah, they did a great job.
There's just so many fun little things.
Yeah, and they did a good job, too, of, like, integrating social media. Like, oh, well, this person commented that it's over here, so we're going to go there. Like, they did such a good job of making it feel really modern, but, like, still keeping that spark of the original franchise alive. So I think fantastic job.
It was really good.
Aces, A+, all around.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend this if you're a Scooby-Doo fan, Hanna-Barbera fan.
Or maybe even if you aren't.
I don't know. I'm trying, like, if I think of a 30-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Like,
if you're Hanna-Barbera-ish. If you've grown up around it.
Yeah, because it's definitely a kid movie. You know what I mean? Like, you have to like that kind of stuff.
That's true. No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
you can't just watch it just to, like, enjoy a movie. It's not just, like, for everybody. It's very specific. Well, yeah, but
I know.
We tend to watch
We're not like
anything.
normal people.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We're super cool.
So
the coolest people you'll ever meet.
Sorry, this episode is weird.
Because they all aren't.
Yeah, they all are. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to say. I don't know when the next time we will post an episode is, just because we kind of are going with the flow. But I love this movie. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say some potential next ons.
Okay.
We do have that bite-sized review that we have not finished because we're trying to turn it into the Nicolas Cage modern scary trio, because we also did get breaking news, Shudder.
Yes. Yeah.
And we have been watching Creepshow.
Yes.
That's been fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
So we'll probably do some more episodes. It's just we have to be
not on a regular scheduled basis, because it needs to be a fun, inspirational, interesting conversation.
And let's be real, I can't be super depressed.
And not an obligation. And depression is a real thing.
Yep.
Take it seriously. Listen to yourself. Do what you got to do. Be kind to you.
Yep.
And when it's right, it's right.
Yep. Know your triggers if you can. Learn them so that you don't do anything that makes you upset or uncomfortable.
True story.
Yeah.
And I think that's a factual statement, even if you don't.
Yeah.
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 True.
So overall, I think that's it. Stay well, stay healthy, wear a mask.
Right. Social distance. Follow all the rules. Don't forget, it's not just about you.
Yeah.
There's a whole world out there.
Yep.
We all got parents, grandparents.
Yep.
Let's keep them here a little longer, friends.
Just because you're young and healthy doesn't mean you won't infect somebody else.
That's right. You young indestructibles need to understand that there's not just you that's going on in the world. You got to take care of everybody else.
Yep.
All right. There. Lecture over.
All right.
Good?
Yep.
Bye.
Stay spooky, spookers.
Stay spooky.